Everyone heard the slap, sharp, humiliating, echoing through the cabin like a gunshot. Phones turned. Mouths fell open. The elderly black woman stumbled back, clutching her cheek, her hat tilting off her silver curls. And the flight attendant who slapped her? She smiled. She had no idea the woman she just assaulted was the owner of the entire airline. The next 20 minutes would destroy careers, expose secrets, and flip power upside down at 30,000 feet. The passengers on Flight 782 were already restless. A storm had delayed boarding, tempers were short, and the aisles buzzed with quiet complaints. But the cabin fell into uneasy silence when Evelyn Carter, an elegantly dressed 76-year-old woman with a cane and warm smile, stepped inside. She moved slowly, greeting the passengers with the grace of someone used to being respected. But today, she was just another elderly traveler trying to get home. Or at least that's what they thought. Only a handful of people in the world knew the truth. Evelyn was the majority owner and founder of Skylink Airlines, traveling incognito because she preferred to see how her company treated everyday customers. Today would give her the answer. At the front stood Tara, a flight attendant with a practiced smile and a simmering impatience beneath it. She never liked delays, never liked older passengers who needed extra help, and especially never liked people she assumed wouldn't fight back. Evelyn approached the first-class cabin and presented her boarding pass. Tara didn't even look at her. "You're in the wrong line," she said sharply. "Economy is back there." Evelyn offered a gentle smile. "My dear, I believe you should scan the ticket." Tara snatched it, rolled her eyes, and froze. "First class, seat 1A. She shoved it back into Evelyn's hand. "Fine, just don't block the aisle. We're already behind because of people like you." A couple nearby exchanged shocked glances. Evelyn said nothing. She simply walked to her seat. She didn't like to escalate conflict. She believed in giving people a chance to correct themselves. But the day would test whether kindness could survive cruelty. 20 minutes into boarding, the tension snapped. A small overhead bin near Evelyn's seat was full, and Tara marched over with the authority of a dictator. "I told you people to put small bags under the seat," she barked, assuming Evelyn had placed her carry-on there, which she hadn't. It belonged to another passenger. Evelyn looked up calmly. "That bag isn't mine." "Oh, don't lie," Tara snapped, grabbing Evelyn's cane to pull the bin open. The sudden jerk made Evelyn lose balance. She stumbled forward, her hand brushing Tara's shoulder for support. And that was when it happened. Slap. The sound was crisp, vicious, and immediate. Tara's eyes flashed with anger. "Don't touch me. If you can't behave, you'll be removed from this flight." Gasps erupted across the cabin. A young woman in business class stood up. "She didn't touch you aggressively. You yanked her cane." Another passenger whispered, "Is she serious?" She slapped a senior citizen. Phones lifted. Recording began. Tara realized she'd gone too far, but pride tightened her jaw. "Sit down," she ordered the passengers. "This woman is causing a disturbance." "No." A deeper voice cut in. Captain Daniel Reyes, a calm, respected pilot with 25 years of experience, stepped out of the cockpit. He had seen the commotion from the cabin camera. "Tara," he said sternly, "step aside. Now." This passenger was being. I said step aside. The entire plane went silent. Evelyn exhaled softly. She could have revealed herself immediately. One sentence. "I own this airline," and the entire situation would flip. But she wanted to see what her employees were made of, especially the captain. He approached Evelyn gently. "Ma'am, are you hurt? Do you need medical assistance?" "I'm all right," she said quietly. "Just disappointed." That word struck him hard. Passengers began speaking up. She slapped her. She was rude from the start. She tried to blame her for the wrong bag. Tara folded her arms. "I was enforcing protocol." Captain Reyes looked at her with disbelief. "Protocol doesn't include assault." Then something unexpected happened. Evelyn reached into her handbag and handed the captain a small black card, sleek, simple, engraved with only 2 words, Evelyn Carter. Owner, Skylink Airlines ***. Tara's face drained of color. The captain blinked, stunned. A few passengers gasped. "Ma'am, Miss Carter, he stuttered. Evelyn rose slowly, her posture full of dignity despite the sting still burning on her cheek. "I never travel under my name," she said softly. "I like to know how my passengers are treated when no one important is watching." She turned to Tara, whose knees were shaking. "And today," Evelyn continued, "I learned more than I expected." Tara fell into frantic apologies. I didn't know. "Please, Miss Carter, I didn't mean." Evelyn held up a hand. "Respect," she said, "is not given because of wealth, or status, or power. It is given because every human being deserves it, including the ones you thought no one would defend." She looked at the captain. "Captain Reyes, please continue this flight." As for her gaze shifted back to Tara. "She will not be joining us." Passengers burst into quiet applause as security escorted Tara off the plane. Her face crimson, her career shattered by her own cruelty. The captain returned to Evelyn. "Ms. Carter, would you like anything before takeoff?" Evelyn smiled. "Yes, I'd like everyone to be treated with kindness. That will be all." And as Flight 782 soared into the clouds, every passenger knew they had witnessed something rare. Power used not for revenge, but for justice.